I'm just out to run some errands. It is a gorgeous, just absolutely drop-dead gorgeous day here in Ohio. Just a beautiful autumn day. As you can see, all the leaves are changed, and I'm as happy as a pup. In weather like this, it's just amazing. So I thought I'd come on here and do a quick live and let you know that I am sick as a dog today. I got home today and started work. I was going to have videos posted every day this week. And today I sat down to make one for tomorrow. And all of a sudden I got the chills. Like I was shivering so bad I couldn't stop shaking and my teeth were rattling. I was like, so I got up and I took a hot shower. I hadn't had a shower yet. And then I got under the comforter with a heating pad, and the shakes and the chills went away. But I slept for like the rest of the day, and I just woke up. I got a temperature of 99. I guess in climbing, because it was at 97 when I first started feeling bad, so now it's 99. So I believe I'm getting the flu, and I haven't had the flu in almost 9 years or 8 years. It's been a long time. I never get sick. So I just don't have the energy to sit and make videos or be clever. My thoughts are a bit jumbled. So I want to apologize. I was going to have a whole bunch of videos this week, but it's just not going to happen. Once I get done doing this, I'm going to go home and go back to bed. And boy, it's been so long since I've had the flu. The last time I had the flu, I bought my Taylor T5Z Classic at Woodsy's Music in Kent State. And that was 2018, so it's actually been like 7 years. Considering we're almost at 2026, I'm rounding up, it's like 8 years. I never get sick. I used to get sick all the time as a kid. And all I can figure is one of the guitar salesmen at Woodsy's must have given it to me, because I hadn't been out to anywhere else. And all those years ago, just about not, I thought I was dying. I was so sick. I was really sick. And so I'm trying to figure out where I got this. So Megan and I went to the grocery store on Saturday, and we go up to this, like the deli counter, and the guy that was giving us our deli order, he sneezed into his sleeve. He went, "Achoo!" And I'm like, oh man, I don't want to take, the food from him. I knew I shouldn't have grabbed the food from him. I think he's a jerk too. He's not friendly. He shouldn't be working a counter he shouldn't be customer facing. He's just a big dope. I'm like, this dick probably got me sick. Well, whatever. Hopefully I pull through. I guess I will. I'm guzzling all kinds of water, and we'll see what happens. But has anybody else out there had the flu this winter? Well, it's almost winter, I guess. Oh, go through red light. Anybody else want to go through a red light? I love it. Welcome. I guess this is the norm around the country now. People throw caution to the wind when they get behind the wheel of a car, and they decide that red lights and stop signs are optional. They only stop at the stop signs that have a red border on the edge. Or they only stop at the stop signs that the red border means just slow down. It's weird. You really got to be careful these days when you're driving. So I got my water. And this is where I'm at, man. Man, having the flu sucks. I hate this feeling. I just ache all over. I'm kind of like, have brain fog and tired. And makes me miss my mom. Because my mom would always take care of me when I was sick. And Meg would take care of me to a degree, but it's not the same as your mom. She was always very concerned when I got, or any of us got sick. She was always very concerned. And it makes you miss. She's been gone for 33 years. And it'll be 34 years next June. And that's the way it goes. That's life. Life, I heard this good analogy. He said that life is like a train ride. And some people are on the train with you for just a couple of stops, and then they get off. And some are on the ride with you for the whole ride, and then you both get off together, so to speak. And there's those people that were in my life, like my mom, that she got me through a good portion of life. She taught me what dedication and being fair to people was all about. She wasn't always the kindest with her words, but for the most part she was. There were a few things she said that were kind of out of left field, but I learned a lot from her. She was a strong woman who had a strong will and a strong demeanor, and she had her idea of how she thought things should be, and I'm much the same way. My siblings will tell you that, they won't even talk to me, my siblings. And it's just too bad. But she was a good lady, and she treated me good, and she gave me a good life. And I think about her every day. But hey, I'm 60 years old, and this is my life now, And for just like many of you, or most of you, we're all struggling right now. Many people. That's a good-looking lady. Sorry, I'm married, but I ain't dead. Yeah, I mean, when you get to be 60, at least, I don't know about the rest of you, you'd have a chance to look back over your life, and I can tell you right now, the world is completely upside down compared to where it was just a few years ago. People are angry, people are lonely, people are suicidal. I think what's happening is people are discovering that this, especially here in this country, in Western countries, it's all bullshit. We're all awake now. We're like, wait a minute. President Trump said he was going to disclose the Epstein list. President Trump said he was going to put all these people behind bars. President Trump said this. And now he's like, oh, sorry. It's all a hoax. It's all a Democratic hoax. Just a hoax. That's all it is, my friends. Yep, you guys fell for it hook, line, and sinker, and so did I. I'm not certain what happened to him, but they got to him. Or there's names in there that they don't want disclosed, or he's deep in it. And when you see that your own president is really, really a compromised dirtbag, you're like, oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. Because honestly, when he first got elected, I was like, cool, he seems different the second time around. He seems like he's more eloquent and well-spoken. He's more focused. He doesn't ramble on and on. Well, now we see the rambling, bambling, boomblings. This Trump just talks in circles, makes no sense. What happened to the guy that was running for president during the campaign season? So my point is, the world's in a weird place. We're all in a really weird place. We can't find jobs. We can't find, our health benefits suck. People have had their food stamps canceled here. I guess the government's stepping in to pay for some of them. Oh, praise be, government, while you fund wars all over the world to protect our democracy. Yeah, tell me how helping the Israelis bomb Palestinians is protecting us here on these shores. It's not. You will never be able to convince me of that. But hey, they've convinced a good majority of the MAGA people that that's what it's all about. And people are desperate, they're lonely, and they're fed up. And what my point is, like, I'm 60 and I look back over my life and I remember when things were simpler. And I know this sounds like an old fart screaming at the clouds, but when I was 10 years old, we had one TV set. There were 3 channels to watch. The family, even my drunken father, would crawl into the living room. We'd all watch Barney Miller and Emergency and Adam 12. We'd watch all these old shows and we'd sit and laugh, and he'd smoke cigarettes and Mom would smoke cigarettes, and then he'd get tanked and he'd crawl off and go to bed. But we were all a unit. Nobody liked it, but it still was, there was some modicum of family, there was some modicum of togetherness in those moments. Nowadays, people don't even talk to each other. They got the goddamn device like the one I'm talking into here. Can somebody out there tell me what is so goddamn important when you're driving down the street that you have to be texting while you're driving? What Are you completely just fucking out of your minds? You're driving a weapon. This is like a 2.5-ton weapon that could kill you and a variety of other people while you're sitting there texting your girlfriend or boyfriend because she, your girlfriend sends you a picture of her in some, thongs. Oh my God, I gotta text her right away. Oh my God. And I see women do it more than men. I see women are obsessive on their phones. They're OCD. And they're constantly, I look in my rearview mirror, it's always a woman, constantly got her phone out, but she's constantly like this. Wait, you see the light's gonna change. I've got a text, I must text my loved one, or my lesbian lover. Whatever the hell they're doing. It's the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. What is so important? They can't wait till you get to where you're going. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a crotchety old man, because that's the truth. Got a green light. And so people are very disconnected now. We have the internet and everybody has access to everything now, but we're all disconnected. I saw a video today on TikTok, the psychologist saying for the first time, this current young generation is the only generation that has never gone up to a girl to ask her out. They do it all through apps. Nothing is done in person anymore. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I mean, Jesus, do you know how hard it is to ask somebody out to begin with? For me, it was painful. So, oh my God, I wanted to ask this girl out. And when you finally did it, and you walked up to somebody in the hallways of your high school and asked them out, and they said yes, you're like floating on cloud 9. It was so exciting. It was so much fun. And then to go out with them and pick them up at their house. And now I don't even know if kids go out. Do they actually date, or do they just do sexting? They don't even make out, they just do sexting. Oh, I could kiss you right now with my full lips, against your full lips, and we shall live in infamy forever and ever, or something. I don't know if that's the right words, but how do you enjoy yourselves? I don't know, man. I can't chat with anybody. I'm just driving. I thought I'd put something out there while I'm driving to do this. I'll try to do a live broadcast tomorrow night. We'll see how I'm feeling after tonight. Usually, I get sicker before I get better, and it's gradually been getting worse. So we'll see how I feel by the morning. Because I usually have a live feed at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on every Wednesday, and I don't know if I'm going to make it tomorrow. We'll see how I'm doing. Darling, let me text you and tell you how aroused I am by your texting me. Good Lord, man. Some of the makeout sessions I've had with women were just so fucking hot, man. And I don't know if kids make out anymore. I mean, it was more exciting than actual sex. But whatever. This is what we're living in now, and nobody seems to have the strength to pull themselves out of it. Heck, I'm on a freeway right now where we're supposed to be doing 60 and every single car is doing 55. I can't figure that one out. They must know the State Highway Patrol is up here somewhere. And then in Cleveland, you always get the one car that's driving at 30, 40 miles an hour faster than everybody else. Do people still date? You guys date? Do younger people still ask a girl out? Does a guy get excited because this gorgeous girl he asked out actually said yes? It wasn't as scary as he thought, and you actually feel like you achieved something by working up the courage to walk up to somebody you're very attracted to, and hey, you want to go to the movies? Oh, nobody goes to the movies anymore either. That's what you did when we were in school. You either went to a party or you went to the movies. What time is it? It's 4:50. Do you guys have daylight savings time in England? I know a lot of you that watch me from the UK. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Like right now, my clock says it's 4:50, but in actuality, it's really 10 to 6 because we rolled our clocks back over the weekend. And the sun's almost down, so it'll be dark here in about 15 minutes. And there's also this debate in this country: should we keep daylight savings time or should we get rid of it? Well, Billy, what do you think? Sorry, Jake, I have to have a brandy, a little sniffer of brandy, do a sniff or a snort of that before we can discuss in full detail. Let's go to Mar-a-Lago with Kanks and discuss the situation at hand about young girls and daylight savings time. Yes, I think it's a splendid idea. These guys are playing you. They are playing you like a bunch of idiots. They know that you're an idiot. They know we're all idiots. They know it. And they watch us jump through hoops like little organ grinder monkeys. And they are getting off on it. They are sadistic sociopaths, psychopaths that are determined how to tell us how to live our lives. They've got us afraid of Israel. I'm afraid of Israel. Oh, hey, Bill, Donald, they're afraid of Israel. Let's get them afraid of China. Oh, they're afraid of China. Oh, no, it's not China now. It's Venezuela. Let's get them afraid of Venezuela. That's a very scary country. They're pumping drugs in the country. Okay, Bill, let's get them very excited about rhesus monkeys that are loose in the wilderness in Texas. It may spread to the entire country just from 10 monkeys that fell out into the road. Yeah, and nobody sees it. Nobody goes, what is this? I think people are starting to see it. Look at that moon. Whoa. Mamma mia, that is one damn full moon. Look at that, man. Look at that damn moon. I'm very happy with the moon. I'm in love with the moon. I once went to a place out in New Mexico called White Sands, New Mexico. It's a national park, but right next to it is a missile range for the government, which is a whole nother story. But White Sands, New Mexico National Park is this giant park with dunes of white sand, 2-3 stories tall as far as the eye can see, just this beautiful ivory white sand. And the night I went, it was a full moon. In this time of year, it was around October, November, and thousands of people came, and they crawled to the top of these dunes with their picnic baskets and their boom boxes and their wine, and they had a party to watch the moon come up. It was the most magical time, and I'll never forget it. It was such a magical time. If you ever get a chance to go to White Sands, New Mexico National Park, of course, people in Ohio do not know how to merge. It's called getting up to speed with everybody else on the road. There is no hitting your brakes and slowing down. It doesn't work that way. I'm so sorry to tell you that, young man. You do have to get up to speed, meaning if it's 60 miles an hour, by the time you hit the end of the ramp, you've got to be going at least 60 miles an hour to merge into traffic. If not, you and me, we're fucked. But hey, we're from Ohio, where people are more concerned about Jimmy Haslam and the Cleveland Browns ever winning a Super Bowl, which will never happen. The team and the front office is terrible. But anyway, White Sands, New Mexico is an amazing place. Absolutely gorgeous place. And if you're ever in America, one thing I noticed when I would go on vacation, well, I would sometimes go by myself, and sometimes my wife would go with me, May would go with me. We were always surrounded by Europeans. And I always met people from Germany. People from Germany, I guess they get like a month off to go on vacation. They get like a sabbatical. And when I went to Utah, Monument Valley, Utah, I had this great conversation with this guy from Germany. He's like, oh yeah, we come out here all the time. We come out once a year. We go to Utah, we go to Wyoming. And you'll get to meet all kinds of people from around the world at these American monuments and tourist places, yeah. Well, I'm going to sign off here, guys. I'm where I need to go. I hope you have a good night and have a good day. Bye.